Hello, everyone, and welcome to Couch Convos, the podcast with me, Alex, and my co-host.
That's me, Dylan.
Yay! And we're back for another week of doing podcasts. So, Dylan, let's do a quick catch up of the week. How have you been this week?
I have been extraordinarily busy. I've been trying to keep up with uni, and also started making sourdough. And that is why we're now recording on Sunday, because it took the entirety of the night between Friday and Saturday for me, and I went to sleep at around 6 a.m.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been pretty busy with uni due to a workshop week, and one of the people in that also had the Rona, so homie finna go get checked.
Oh, so this is going to be a solo podcast in a few fucking months.
I don't think I caught it because I wasn't, like, in general contact with them at all, but, you know.
Oh, so you were just avoiding this person as well?
I didn't know them, okay?
Racist.
Do you just go up to everyone that you fucking meet ever and just lick their eyeballs first things first?
No, I just spit on people.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm...
Yeah. Also, whenever you say shit like that, I just instantly think of you gun knuckles and I want to kill you.
What?
I just want that to be known.
Wait, hold on. Hold the
What?
fucking phone. Where the fuck does that come from? Where the fuck does Uganda Knuckles come from into this?
Because you said spit and they had a funny spit joke.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. It's been so long. Thank God it's dead.
Thank God. Anyway, let's move on to actually doing podcast things, and let's get into our topic of this week's podcast.
Yeah.
Dylan, what's our topic?
So, as many people might know by now, Microsoft has bought off Bethesda and ID Gameworks, meaning Todd Howard and the makers of Doom and Wolfenstein and so forth have been purchased. I was just called a whore by Alex here for some reason, and I'm not quite sure why. The fuck did I do, man?
You know, I just felt like it.
Oh, I see.
Anyway.
I'm gonna read our chat out loud, just so you know, like, you can't diss me without me bringing it up.
You do realize that's just like a suicide of both of us. Like, we're both gonna get Twitter canceled.
Oh, yeah, good point.
The K-pop stans are gonna come after us.
Allow me to write a retort to you right now.
Alright, I got it. I can't say that. I can't say that. Alright, anyway, let's move on. Go on, what was the topic?
So yeah, Microsoft bought off Bethesda and ID Gameworks. So in the future, brands such as Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Doom, etc., they're gonna be by Microsoft. What the fuck are you laughing?
Keep going!
Well, motherfucker. So anyway, I personally am kind of interested to see what happens, because we all know how Microsoft is with the fucking Microsoft game platforms and such. If you snicker one more time over there, I'm going to come to Denmark and I'm going to beat your ass sore.
Can you just fucking read the topic? Go on!
I have said the topic like 3 times now. God fucking damn.
Alright, well, fuck it. Let's talk about it.
God damn.
You got a problem with me fucking snickering, bro?
Kinda, yeah. What are your thoughts on this? Because personally, I'm conflicted.
I mean, the thing is, like, I'm willing to guess that Todd Howard and most of the people who are still going to be working at Bethesda, while the direction's probably going to be different and they're going to be implementing some new things because Microsoft is Microsoft.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be too bad because, like, if you look at when they bought up Minecraft and Mojang, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they did that.
They did have some integration into, you have to use this and this. But overall, it didn't really change that much. And it's still a good game. Like, it's still quite popular these days.
Yeah. Um,
So like, I don't think they're ultimately going to change anything because Microsoft at least are not that stupid that they'll just think, oh yeah, we're gonna change the game because we just want to.
yeah,
But,
they just want the monopoly.
yeah, exactly. It's kind of like how fucking Disney's buying up every fucking major entertainment network right now in America, and they're probably gonna have a near global monopoly soon because the Walt Disney Company is a respectable company who do not at all, not support things like Hong Kong or anything, and that you don't have to pay an extra fucking $30 to watch the new Mulan movie now on Disney Plus.
This podcast is sponsored by Disney Plus. Sign up for your 30-day free trial by writing www.goddammit.alex.
Did you just say free trial?
Listen, I made
Trial.
I made Scotch bonnet chili like not 20 minutes ago. My mouth is burning as I'm doing this.
Well, you
podcast.
don't just eat Scotch bonnet chilies on their own, do you?
I mean, I kind of do.
You're an actual psychopath.
I'm sorry, I like the burning sensation in my mouth. Not so much on everywhere else in my body, but specifically in my mouth.
You really are professional, Oh, let me just eat a Scotch bonnet pepper before asking Alex when we're gonna record.
Hey, the only problem is I'm kind of messing up words, but I'm talking fine here. You can't even hear me drink milk in the background.
I mean, you're Finnish, so you're never really speaking correctly anyway.
Okay, that's true, but that hurt, man. That hurt. But yeah, the one thing about Microsoft buying Todd Howard's precious games is that like they cannot make them any worse. You can't go lower than what is already been established.
I mean, if we're talking about like Fallout 76 and like that kind of shit, then yeah, it's not gonna. But like, the Elder Scrolls is fine. Like people still play the Elder Scrolls, the 5th one.
When I hear a really hot take, I'd rather take Fallout 76 over Skyrim.
Yeah, but you're also, the guy who just walks around Fallout 76 when there was like no players because that was apparently what you like to do.
Correction, I like.
And you,
yeah, go on.
And you also like to eat Scotch bonnet peppers straight up. So I don't think you're the target demographic or the one that they should consult for how they're gonna do their shit.
I think people should consult me in every possible topic imaginable.
Okay, Dylan, how do I put on a no, okay, that's a bad joke. Go on.
A for effort, buddy. A for effort.
You gotta try. You gotta try for the people.
I'm actually just the most interested thing I'm still waiting on is to see if the upcoming Bethesda games are gonna be on Steam or if they're gonna go exclusively to the Microsoft Store.
I think no, there's no way that they're just gonna take them off the Steam store because they would just be excluding a whole lot of their potential players.
That is true. That is true.
Because like even though like the Chinese spyware wave is coming to like totally legal sites where you can download music and video games and movies for free, people are still gonna do it.
I just want to point out, in the time span of about 3 minutes, you've pulled up the Chinese twice now.
Wait, I have?
Yes.
I don't like China. China is big, stupid, dumb.
Don't get political, Dylan. That'll cause troubles. This is the...
Oh, okay. Which Chinese motherfuckers out there right now fucking listening to us? Also, don't do the impression. I know you want to. Don't do the impression.
I managed to catch myself just before I started speaking. I don't worry. I saved us from Twitter.
Thank God, I wouldn't want the K-pop stands getting in my DMs telling me how I should kill myself.
No, not the K-pop stands. Although, wait, those are Koreans, not Chinese. God damn it, why the fuck did you do this?
Okay, that was deliberate. I just wanted to do it. Okay, go on.
I completely forgot what I was on about. I'm gonna be honest.
I talked about how the Chinese government is big, dumb, big, stupid.
Before that, I had something before that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Can we talk about how the Chinese are dumb and stupid?
You know what? Go for it. I'll edit it out if it's too bad. Go for it. Can't be worse than last week.
I'm just like, okay, I don't have a lot to say about it. It's just like I don't like the government because they're big, dumb, stupid, and they're doing a lot of weird fucking shit these past few years. I like the culture, but that's that's a different thing.
Yeah, but that's every government, to be fair. Like, look at the U.S. government.
Well, yeah,
look
but
at
at
Russian
least
government.
at least fucking the Russian. I mean, but fucking like they the Chinese want to now make it so that Mongolian, like the language, is no longer taught in Mongolian schools because they're like barreling towards everyone on Earth being Chinese, or at least in their general area.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
which
but
is quite cringe.
I mean, yes, but also, isn't like at least a part of Mongolia a part of Russia? Correct me if I'm wrong. I actually don't know. I just had the assumption.
I mean, I don't know like about borders and stuff like that, but it borders both Russia and China, and there's there's a part of China called Inner Mongolia. I don't know what that's about, so don't ask me. But yeah, no, essentially just China's fucking trying to do that shit. I don't know if it's just a part of the country, but I remember I read it.
Yeah, I mean,
and Hong Kong, facial recognition towers. They're probably still lying about their COVID numbers.
It took us a month before we got political, like full on political.
You know what? That's a fair point. Cut that out.
No. I don't. We'll see.
Oh, dear God. I mean, at least we're getting political about something that most people on the internet today can agree that they're big, dumb, and stupid, unless, YouTube decides that we're not very friendly towards a shareholder. Oh, no, wait. YouTube's banned in China. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah, well, I just want the viewers to know. Anyway, Dylan, cut that out.
Nice.
Anyway, Todd
Howard.
Skyrim.
Dude, I love Todd Howard. He make Skyrim, but for phone and also Switch and also everything else in the world.
Do you think the new Elder Scrolls game that will eventually come out, will it just be another Skyrim? Like, is the 2020s the decade for the other Elder Scrolls game?
I wouldn't mind, like, just Skyrim, but with 2020 engine and graphics and all that. I would not mind that at all.
I mean, I think Todd Howard is still in that New Vegas engine, so we'll see. I don't think he knows that you can, like, upgrade engines and make new ones. I have very poor opinions of Bethesda.
Yeah, but you're also... I was gonna say minority, but I feel like you were gonna make some kind of joke.
Okay, mister, I've had to edit out actual minutes full of content. Okay. So you can say what you want, but I had to edit out a solid few minutes of last week's episode because of your fucking...
Oh, I can say what I want, huh?
Don't... I mean, technically, yes, but we're... Oh, no.
I think it'd just be really funny just to say it, so you'd have to cut it out.
I think it's gonna literally be like, this episode starts, there's an intermission, the episode ends. That's
There's
the
just
podcast
50
episode.
minutes of like that, what's it called?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. We'll be right back. Technical difficulties.
Ugh.
Anyway,
Todd Howard.
going
what are your feelings? What are your thoughts on Todd Howard?
I have never been too big of a fan of him. It feels like he's got all the fame in his head. Like it's gone way up there. And honest to God, I don't understand the hype about any of the Fallout games or Skyrim games. I mean Elder Scrolls games, but that kind of amounts to Skyrim in modern day. It's I have massive issues trying to immerse myself in those games. I don't find the story too interesting. I don't find the game mechanics too interesting. I find them repetitive if something. And the only good thing out of Bethesda thus far for me has been Fallout 76, because I can just mess around there.
I mean, immersion's another thing, and usually the stories that they put up are quite, they're okay, and you have all your side quests and everything. But usually, at least for me, and I think for a lot of other people, the at least Skyrim, and I'm gonna guess the next Elder Scrolls game, was just a really, really, really great vessel for a lot of mods, which made the game so much more better, because I don't think people would be playing Skyrim as much in current year, or 3 years or 2 years after it came out, if mods just weren't a thing.
Yeah,
because there's still active modders of Skyrim, if I'm correct, I believe.
I mean, yes.
That was a really weird way to say it. God, my brain is fried.
I can say for a fact there are, because I'm friends with an active Skyrim modder, whom I'm not going to name for privacy reasons, but
shout out to Dylan's Skyrim modder friend.
I don't think she's even aware that we have this podcast, but that's a surprise for her if she ever listens to these.
You can send it to her, I guess.
Just without any context.
Just in the middle of when I'm about to say that.
Yeah. But I don't know, I have always liked games as a form of amusement. No.
People play games to have fun.
God damn, I hate you at times. No, see, there's so many people who are oh, The Witcher 3 is such an amazing story. Cyberpunk and Keanu Reeves. Oh, New Vegas. I am so goddamn bored in all of those games. Cyberpunk hasn't even come out yet, but I know I'll be bored.
Cyberpunk, here's your Reddit gold, sir.
Thank you. Now I can tip my fedora to the nearest woman I see. Anyway, it's just... I just don't get immersed in all of those things. What I love about a game is the fact that I can just mess around. Left 4 Dead 2, it's the best goddamn game to have with a group of friends, because you can just take that shotgun, turn your cursor a bit to the left to point at your friend, and just hammer away. It's just I look for memes in games. I don't look for massive stories or such. So I really just like games like Garry's Mod, Left 4 Dead, Among Us, all those games where you can just mess around and have fun, rather than immerse yourself into this big, massive world with a big-ass story.
All right, well, what kind of games do you get immersed in, you feel?
I don't get immersed. I can hyper-focus in strategy games like Hearts of Iron and Stellaris or Prison Architect. That's not a strategy game, I think, but anyway. But I don't get immersed. I usually have about an hour session of playing a game, and then I'm bored. That's how I play games.
You say as you fucking RP for 5 hours straight.
Roleplay is something that I don't really count as gaming, because...
What do you count it as?
I don't actually know. I think I keep it in the same category as my YouTube viewing. If you remember me watching 60 hours of YouTube in a week.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember.
yeah.
I remember.
But I don't consider role playing as the same as playing a video game. Admittedly, both can offer the same kind of amusements of memes. Really, all I just want is a group of pals that are not try-harding and just have fun in a video game. Sea of Thieves was incredibly fun, like to play. The amount of memes, because I just kept getting drunk, shooting things off the cannon, shooting like pets off, so all those things. I couldn't care less about the objectives. I just want to mess around and have fun. That's me in video games. I guess that's my immersion. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if I would call it immersion. I think that's just a preference.
Yeah.
Whatever boats your float. I don't know. I appreciate a good bit of immersion in video games. Usually when I talk about immersion, you think about fucking like, oh, you're gonna turn off all the lights in your room at 3 a.m. in the morning to play fucking like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say Five Nights at Freddy's, but oh, what was that game? Fear?
Yeah.
Was that the game where you like there's the scary girl and then you have gun?
Oh yeah, that is
game.
Fear.
That's Fear. Fear was a good game. Or the Fear franchise were good games.
I never played them.
They're pretty okay. But like, immersion isn't like necessarily a thing for me. Like it's like just another aspect, right?
Yeah.
So like it can both be good and bad. I'm really trying to think of examples right now for good and bad immersion, just so I don't look like an absolute tool.
How about something like Batman Arkham City and Armor 3 or 2? Those are kind of games you're supposed to get super immersed in.
Armor 3 is pretty good for immersion usually. They have a few mods as well.
Yeah.
That make it very immersive. I never played Bat Arkham Man Asylum City.
It's a really good beat 'em up. Like,
It really makes you feel like Batman.
Nah, but like the game mechanics in it are amazing. Like I don't care for the story at all. I find it to be the most blandest of DC things there is. But hot damn, the mechanics and the response and like the feel of when you punch an enemy, it's like I think the single most best in any video game thus far. I highly recommend playing it. It's a good experience for that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, go on.
Where did I get to?
You got to immersion in Armor 3 being good. And
Oh yeah. And then what was I on about afterwards?
I think you were coming up to an example of a bad immersion in a video game.
Hold on one second. Okay. It's like bad immersion video games. Like, I don't know. I guess Five Nights at Freddy's might fall under that category because, like, or I guess it depends as well on like what situation you do it in.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like, actually, Fallout 3. I think it was kind of a silly game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it kind of was.
It was a little silly.
Admittedly, it was kind of fun. But like immersion wise, not so much.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just, whatever you want to take and leave. You can always just, choose to ignore it and everything. But
Yeah.
it's just it's a strange aspect of every game, isn't it? Or like most games anyway.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Like, I'm trying my darnest to come up with like examples out of the top of my head. I'm going through my Steam list, but I'm actually drawing blanks.
I get you.
Actually, I think this is a good one. Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. A lot of people praise that game. Personally, Could not give a shit about the story, but hot diggity damn it, was it fun.
I mean, the Metal Gear series story was also just like convoluted as fuck, though, wasn't it?
Made by Hideo Kojima.
Hideo.
I don't know how to say his name. Okay, just
God,
give me a break.
I love Hideo Kojima, and also, God, what was the name of the guy in
Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus.
Oh, dude, I love Norman Reedus and Monster Energy drinks, and also Ride with Norman Reedus.
See, the thing is, I can't even tell if you're taking the shit or being unironic. That's how hard it is to tell sometimes.
I'm taking this shit 100%. Like, fucking, I don't know if there was some brand deal, but in fucking Death Stranding,
Yeah.
you can, like, in between, going on missions and everything, you can drink a can of Monster Energy drink, right?
Yeah.
And the can is so fucking extremely highly detailed, like, it's so incredibly detailed, like, you would not, like, you couldn't tell it from an actual can. It's the same thing. They modeled it, they had a group of dedicated fucking artists and everything working on that can, I bet you.
Hideo Kojima, was it how you say it?
Hideo Kojima, yeah.
Hideo Kojima, yeah. Anyway, I'm 100% sure that, like, it's a meme, an insider meme, because, like, have you seen the guy's Twitter? He's a meme lord. Like,
I mean, he is, yeah.
he takes the shit on everything, so I think the entire game was just an inside meme with Norman Reedus.
Speaking of taking the shit of people on Twitter, didn't the wrestler Sheamus once give you a ton of just weird shit on Twitter?
No, that was on YouTube, and what an incredible thing to just bring up. So,
Do you want to talk about it?
oh yes, absolutely.
All right, go for it.
So, a bit of context before we get to the actual story. I am in love with professional wrestling, show wrestling to be exact, because it's a bunch of adult men LARPing and just beating the shit out of each other. It's the best kind of entertainment that humanity has to offer. And there's this man, Sheamus, in WWE, and he has his own YouTube channel named Celtic Workouts. I suggest going there. It's fun to watch. He just does workouts, basically. But he's a bit of a boomer man. He likes and favorites every single comment that you make there. And I just, as a meme, decided to comment, like, oh, he really does favor every single comment you make, huh? And that motherfucker began to stalk me. He started liking my comments randomly. It didn't matter what fucking video it was. He was just there like, hot. And like, it went on for about a week. He out-memed me so bad. And I didn't even, like, I love that one of my icons gave me attention, but I didn't expect to be memed and clowned like this. Oh, what a cringy story.
I mean, no, that's pretty funny.
I mean, it is, but kind of cringe.
Kind of cringe. I mean, like, professional wrestling, it's just gonna switch topic real quick to just that.
Oh, nice.
I started watching it a little bit. Again, I used to watch a good amount, and I had a bunch of games back in like 2013 and shit.
Yeah.
Because my dad liked it, and he introduced me to like all the old school wrestlers, like Bret Hart and Hulk Hogan and all that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I recently started watching it again, and it's pretty damn entertaining. It's pretty damn good.
Do you watch like
just like on YouTube, because there's a bunch of shit there.
Yeah. Do you watch like WWE in specific, or just all of the promotions?
No, just WWE.
Okay, I suggest you go and look up AEW Dark. It's All Elite Wrestling. They literally just make free, like, 1 hour to 2 hour episodes after the actual tapings of the live episodes, and they put it on YouTube. It's literally a free show. Like, an actual, like, wrestling show for free. Yeah, I highly, if you like watching it, I highly suggest it. I've watched AEW for like close to 10 months now. I'm kind of new to them, but I love them. It's a lot more freeform than WWE is, and I kind of like it. It's breaking the mold, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I get to be featured in one of those promotions in the future, but you know, a dream's a dream.
Hashtag Dylan's Road to AEW.
My God. Oh my God. Imagine if that became a thing. American dream.
I'd love to just do an interview with you just after you get finished getting beat the shit out of.
I love the fact that you don't give me even a slight amount of credit in this scenario. It's just like after you get beaten up. Like, not even a chance that you have. Like, boy, nothing ain't gonna happen.
I mean, you know, I didn't say that you're not gonna, you know, beat someone up. I just said I'd love to interview you after you get beat up.
What if we just start doing the podcast in the ring?
That'd be pretty fog.
That'd be the funniest shit.
Just like the other guys, like you're just still beating the shit out of each other, and I'm trying to ask you questions.
It's the Eric Andre show, but like the next step in evolution.
God, I love the Eric Andre show.
It is an amazing show that you have given me. I've began to watch it, and it's just insanity.
Oh, I love God, the Eric Andre show is like such a thing, surreal comedy in general. Like, I feel like Eric Andre's really mastered that.
I don't even know how he's mastered it. I think it comes to him naturally. Like,
it probably like you can't write something like that just like off the top of your head. Yeah. I feel like there's no way.
I mean,
because like the jokes land. There's always like good structure and everything. It's not like things. I mean, things do just happen sometimes, but there's at least like some amount of setup or some amount of, you know, build up to like, oh, this is happening now.
I think what he does is he literally just comes up with a punchline, and then he uses like a team of creators to work the punchline into like a more cohesive joke. Because like
it's
I
possible.
don't think that like those kind of jokes he pulls off just can come artificially. I think they have to just come naturally through random occurrence. Like, I think that's what he does.
Either way, though, like, amazing show, and people who are, how do we put this?
Hey, Dylan, in the future, be careful. I think this is a part where you need to cut out if he chooses bad words.
Do I do the funny and say a bad word so you have to cut it out, or do I just go for it?
I mean, I don't
Normally.
even know what you're going for anymore, so...
That's fair. People who are insane, just go watch Eric Andre show. It's funny as fuck.
If you like watching our show, go watch Eric Andre's show, because it's done in a better quality. But also, keep watching our show, because we're lonely up here.
Please, we need the views, and also likes, and also subscriptions, and comments, and favorites.
And shares on Facebook, those are the most important. Like, share us on Facebook. Only Facebook.
No, don't. Why only Facebook?
Because I heard you said that you didn't want that to happen, so obviously I need to make that happen.
I see.
I want to, like, that's the ultimate dream. I just want to come across a link to our show on some random Facebook page that is not related to mine in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, it'd be fun to just see, like, some kind of Facebook mom sharing us.
It would be an attempt to cancel us, I assure you.
Bro, if, like, we would not have made it if we at least don't, like, once or twice show up on some Facebook page for moms against swearing or something.
Moms against schizophrenia.
Moms against schizophrenia. Look at these poor boys who have vaccine damage.
Okay, but real talk, that's probably how, like, those people will view us.
Yeah, most likely.
So, but anyway, I kind of want to go back to video games. Like, what are the kind of video games you really like to play yourself?
Like just by myself, or just what games do I like to play?
What games you like to play? Since I like games where I can just mess around with friends more than anything.
I mean, I don't know if I have a specific formula for like what kind of games I like. I just play games I enjoy. Like, I play World of Warcraft. Usually, I play like Overwatch. I play League of Legends.
Do you even play WoW anymore? I haven't seen you logged on in like.
I was literally on today.
I haven't seen you logged on since I went gone for the summer. Like, I saw you in the spring last time.
Well, do I need to read why I said I wouldn't fucking play WoW anymore in our chat?
Let me just actually double check what the reason was. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, personally, right now, I'm just waiting for pre-patch.
Yeah, true. It's kind of same. I just I've been looking for guilds in WoW as of late because I just want to get that small community going. But Argent Dawn is not really friendly towards my kind of person. That did not make any sense grammatically, but you know what I mean.
The viewers at home know what you mean.
They don't. I don't think nobody knows actually.
Hey everyone. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
I just want to point out,
Huh?
you broke my eardrum. Like, it started ringing.
Just when I got close to the microphone?
Yeah, because
Oh, I apologize.
nah, it's kind of my fault. I should have seen it coming. But yeah, no, I've just kind of been looking for guilds in WoW at the moment for my alts. I kind of want to throw them into different communities and different guilds and just kind of spread myself out. Because, my main is kind of locked in the situation he is. I'd rather not name my characters. It doesn't really matter, but it's just a personal preference. But my main is locked into its current situation, so I just kind of want to spread out with my alts, see what else there's to offer.
I mean, like, once pre-patch hits and, like, once people really start playing again, I think there's going to be a lot more communities, and, you can always create your own.
Yeah, but let's be real, like, my last attempt on making the community of my own kind of fucked up, and I lost all credibility since I had to leave World of Warcraft for, like, 4 months.
I don't remember that one, and, you say, oh, I'm not going to name my characters. You just out yourself pretty hard.
Did I just name my character?
No, but, I think, I fucked up so hard with my last community that I had to leave WoW for 4 months. It's pretty,
Oh, no.
that narrows it down a lot.
Actually, no, it doesn't, because people are going to look for the actual drama causes. They're not going to realize it's me. And the ones that know it's me don't actually watch this, so we're good. We're Gucci.
I'm going to find out and send it to all the people. Just to spite you.
I'm just going to walk up to our YouTube channel at one point. I'm going to see a community post like, hey, these are the characters Dylan plays on. Like...
Oh, that'd be quite pog.
It'd be actually super funny. I'd be mad, but it's such a good meme that I kind of have to let it be. I don't think I could actually get super angry about that. Although, to be fair, you could dox me and I'd probably be like, haha, funny meme.
I post your picture. I found out your fucking social security information. Post your credit card. And you're like, that's pretty funny.
I'm just gonna write a response saying Urmom gay, and that's
or you just make a video of yourself making monkey noises as people break into your house.
See, I told you it was a good idea to do this podcast without a script.
God, what are we gonna name this podcast? It's gonna be horrible.
How about Immersion, World of Warcraft, and China? That's gonna get us shadow banned.
I thought in like the lines of like Todd Howard in Controlled Chaos, but you know.
I mean, I'll just throw words into a random name generator and see what comes up.
I mean, to be fair, that's just how our podcast be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I kind of like this. Oh,
I actually want to end off this podcast with something that happened in my
are we ending it?
university's workshop. I mean, we've gone for like 40 minutes, but we're not completely ending. But I just want to get it in before we do end.
All right, just go ahead.
All right, so I had a workshop in my university, which is basically like, oh, you have to learn how to design something, and you have to make something and everything.
Yeah.
I got into podcast workshop. I've told Dylan this and everything. And my teacher, or our, I guess, what we call that in uni? I don't know.
Professor?
Yeah, lecturer, whatever. He basically told me that he had interviewed like Lemmy Kilmister, and fucking Metallica and everything. And I thought that was pretty pog.
You know, for a second, I thought you were gonna say, and that's what they expect of you, and I was like, no, nope.
Bro, I mean, if we could somehow interview some of those people, that'd be epic.
I think if we were to interview famous people, we'd have to start with like Eric Andre, because like that.
Can we get him? Like, I feel like we'd have to start with like someone smaller.
I mean, yeah, probably. We could just start off with YouTubers.
God, which YouTuber would want to talk with us?
I don't think there's anyone who wants to talk with us, period. Like... Oops. I need to stop fiddling around with things while I'm recording.
Okay, like who would our dream first celebrity guest be?
Let me think. Moist Critical is probably my pick.
Critical, okay.
I feel like there's not too many YouTubers that are on the wavelength that would accept this invitation anyway. So
yeah, that's fair. What would my pick be? Give me a second here.
Jake Paul.
Too Mad.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
God, I'd love to interview Too Mad.
You know, I also realized something that we have a bit of like we're in an exclusive spot. We can literally shit on anyone because we're such small-time YouTubers that literally no one out of anyone we shit on will ever find out or give a shit.
I feel like you're setting up that you want to shit on someone, so just, let it out.
I actually have no one at the moment.
At the moment?
Yeah.
Are you gonna wait like the 5-6 minutes until we are gonna end the podcast and like think of someone just so you can do a funny end bit?
I mean, I can. I was not preparing for that. I was just saying my mind.
Alright, fair enough. Well, you can do the outro this week.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. My name has been Dylan, and this has been Alex, and you have been listening to Couch Convos. Yeah, that's the actual podcast. I almost said Couch Talks. Yay!
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 Well, yeah. Thank y'all for watching, and remember, Dylan hates Nick.